Hi. I just had an interesting dream, so it's time for a dream vlog. I'm awake. I'm sort of awake, which is perfect for this. So, it's Wednesday, September 6, 2017, 6:40 a.m. So, I don't remember exactly, I don't know, how it starts. The first thing that I remember is my mom is there and there's a baby there, but the baby's really weird. I'll tell you in a minute. But so I have to take care of a baby. But the baby is not normal. It's it's an alien, the first thing. Like a very traditional looking alien, like a little gray, I think is what it's called. But it's very realistic. It doesn't look fake at all. It's like you can see. It's not gray actually. It's like it has that style of like big alien almond shaped eyes, and but it has like very. Its skin is like kind of semi-translucent, so you can see under it a little bit, and its skin looks like really thin, and it's kind of like a little bit purplish in like tone. And anyway, it was like really vivid in the dream. But it's a little alien. It's supposed to be a baby, and it's like baby size. But it's like maybe a little bit taller than a normal baby, and it's also like more thin than a normal baby. So it's like weirdly like floppy and weirdly thin, and it almost feels like it doesn't really have a skeleton necessarily. Maybe, yeah. Um, and another weird thing about it is that it's shrink wrapped, like a piece of meat that you would get from the grocery store or something. And I think that like in the dream, the shrink wrap, it was supposed to mean that it was like not born yet, if that makes sense. Like it was, yeah, like it wasn't opened yet because it was still like a baby and it was still like incubating or something. And once the shrink wrap came off, it would be like born. And so like my mom was having me take care of it, and I'm not sure exactly what I was supposed to be doing with it. I think I was just supposed to be taking care of it until it was like ready to come out of its wrapper or something and like be born. And I don't know what I was doing, but I was like really busy. I was like busy like preparing for this like alien baby, and so I think I was like cleaning and like decluttering and stuff, and she was away, and she like got home, and she was like, "Where is the baby?" And I like had this like horrifying panic, and I looked in my freezer and realized that I had left the baby in my freezer. So I like took it out, and I was like horrified and like kind of like crying, and like I was just looking at it, and like it was frozen, but it wasn't completely frozen. Like it wasn't absolutely frozen solid, but you could tell that it was like starting to freeze, and so it was like definitely not good. Like maybe dead, maybe not dead. Like we didn't know, and um, so we just like and then like my mom like looked at me, and she was like she said something like it's okay, like it's going to be okay, you know, like it's fine. But it was like that sort of thing where the like emotion that was like emanating from her was like pure hatred, like piercing, and like I was in the moment I was like literally afraid that she was going to kill me, and like she at one point she picked up a knife, and I was like really scared because I thought she was like gonna kill me. Um, and but she ended up like leaving, and she was like, "This is okay. Like we're gonna like figure it out." Like, and then she came back like a little while later, and she had brought like tons of people with her, and like I don't remember exactly who all of them were, but I think they were all like people from my life that I knew, like friends of mine and like coworkers. And then like there was this big table, and like everyone, I don't remember exactly what was happening, but everyone was there to help like fix the baby or like try to revive the baby. And like there was a big table and people, and at one point I remember like one of my coworkers was there, and I remember that she was like, I looked over and she was like knitting like really tiny mittens, like this big, like for the baby. And she was like, "I hope this helps. I've got these little mittens." Like, um, I feel like there was like at one point like everyone was kind of like working on a part of its body like to like warm it up, like maybe like just gently massaging it or something. And I don't know, it felt like it was like still alive, but it was like on the brink of death. So we were all kind of like working on it. And I think that's all I remember. And then I woke up. But that was real weird. Okay, I'm gonna go. Goodbye.